Hello, everyone. I told everybody that I would tell them about my past, and tell you all about my past. I've decided that I'm not going to tell you all about my past. I will give you an example of the 5 years before I got incarcerated, or before I got involved in the sting. I realize I do not need to tell anybody. I really don't owe anybody an explanation. All right. This example is one of the things that had happened to me that made it so I couldn't. Well, that was part of why I couldn't think straight. One of my siblings. Well, I'll see. I idolized some of my siblings and some others also, and I never should have done that. And I certainly don't idolize them now. But this example is probably one of the most disgusting to me. One of my siblings needed some work done on the house, and so I had a septic business at the time, and I was making good money, and so I took my crew up to their house, up to my sibling's house, and did $700 worth of work on their house, and including paying the crew and all that. And I told them it was a Christmas present, and if they want to give me a Christmas present back, then they can give me, make me some macaroni and cheese. There's some homemade macaroni and cheese that they made. And I did the same for another sibling. Went up to their house and I did $700 worth of work, including paying for my crew and even using some of the materials that I had and all that. And I told them if they wanted to, the same thing, that it was a Christmas present. If they want to give me a Christmas present back, they can make me some deviled eggs. And then another sibling, I gave $425 to for heating oil, and told them that if they want to give me it was a Christmas present. If they want to give me a Christmas present back, they can make me some of their homemade meatballs. And I never saw the meatballs, I never saw the deviled eggs, and I never saw the macaroni and cheese until the following year. My sibling came down with a pot of macaroni and cheese and asked me to borrow $500 so they could get Christmas presents for the kids. So I gave them $500 so that way the kids could get Christmas presents. And I told her, the same thing, just make me another thing of macaroni and cheese. And to this day, I've never seen the macaroni and cheese. And I told them, don't make it take a year. Well, they didn't make it take a year because they still haven't gotten it. So it's been way over a year. Whatever. I don't want the macaroni and cheese now anyway. But that there is an example of how I was treated for 5 years by people I idolized and loved, and I still love them because they're my siblings. But I will never let them get close to me again, and I certainly will never do anything for them in that manner. But that there is an example of 5 years worth of treatment, same type of treatment. And it was being the youngest in the family, it hurt me quite a bit. And that's why Betty's job went the way it did. And that's why I sold my house for $8,000 after I had over $60,000 into it, and gave away about 3 truckloads of tools, and packed up the rest of my stuff and left and went to Nashville, because I couldn't take it anymore. I just had to get away from being used like I was, and that right there led up to the reason why I couldn't think straight when I got involved with the sting. So, but that there is all I'm going to say about it.